Hi everyone, so I'm on my way to go at Goree Island with my mom. She's just getting ready and I'm going to vlog it. I will tell you everything about it.
Bombastic side eye.
Ça va? Kalau sama Dailah perni ya. Oke,
Leurs bouches ont parlé pour défendre notre cause. Leurs actes, ils ont posé pour modifier la glose. Africa. Ils ont sacrifié leur vie pour que vive en nous l'espoir. Ils ont dit non à l'infamie pour porter haut le pavillon noir. L'indépendance est obtenue au prix de marre de sang tribut. Notre identité reconnue au rythme de chant est perdue. Africa. Africa. Jeunesse, pense au sacrifice, ne brise surtout pas l'espoir. L'Afrique a besoin de ses fils, couvre-la enfin de gloire. L'indépendance est obtenue au prix de marre de sang tribut. Notre identité est reconnue au rythme de chant est perdue. Jeunesse, jeunesse, sois fier de tes ancêtres, prends soin de tes dévotions. Ne dis jamais peut-être, l'Afrique doit vivre ses saisons. Africa. Africa. Sois fier de tes ancêtres, prends soin de tes dévotions. Ne dis jamais peut-être, l'Afrique doit vivre ses saisons.
After a nice visit of the island, I went with my mom to visit the house of the slaves. And I have something to say about this place, so let's get into it in the next part of the video. Okay, perfect. Hello everyone, hello. I hope everyone is doing okay. My name is lives in Senegal. I'm a Senegalese, born and raised in Senegal. Why do I cut the video and then come and talk to you straight? And is because of when I went to the house of slaves, something went off.
I said, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
I couldn't just come and visit the place and come with the information of okay, this is how it went and stuff like that. I really think that it is a place to visit. Seriously, I really think that it is a place to visit so you can see some stuff, and if you are aware when you go there and they explain you how things went, I think that with your own logic you can have your own opinion, and I really invite you to do that. And also, if you are giving your opinion in the comment, I want you to be respectful. But I really want to know what you all think about what I'm going to say. I am not here to talk about the fakeness or not of this place. That's not the point of my video. I think that if you want to know more about it, especially if you are Senegalese and you speak French, I watched a video of grandeur noir. I will put the link of her video in the bio so you can go watch it if you speak French. And I think that she do it very well. I really like this lady and what she's doing in the internet. Even on TikTok, you can go follow. Why I'm doing this video actually is that is this the only thing that we want to be remembered? As African, we really need to rewrite the story because the story is not right. The story is not only about being enslaved and deported to America or I don't know which place, but this why this is like the main thing. Okay, my problem is that in Senegal, if you come in Senegal, they told you the place to visit is Goree Island. As soon as we have a foreigner here in Senegal, we told them you have to visit Goree Island. I think it's the main place, it's the most visited place in Senegal actually. Every time that we have a foreigner, he go visit Goree Island. And the fact is like, is this the only thing that we have to talk about? We are not the only continent, or the only, because it's not the continent. It's actually, there are many African countries that never been enslaved. They have a very good resistance and they never been enslaved. Even that we don't even talk about this that much, like in Ethiopia or those kind of things. But yeah, is this the only thing that we have to talk about? Is this the main thing that define us? Don't we have another story? Don't we have something else to talk about? And even like when you go to this place with the house of the slaves, the narrative of people who actually explain you what's going on, I think it's put a shame on you. Like this is like seriously, I wanted to cry when I went there. I was like, okay, is that my point is like this kind of places, I'm not against it, but next to it we have to show the whole story. Slavery is not the whole story of Africa. It's not the only thing that it's not like, it's even like a very small part of the African history. And even when the slavery was happening, there was plenty of people that actually resist against this. So my point is like, when we are doing those kind of things and we are talking about the history of Africa and we want to talk about slavery, we have to also show that this is not the main thing that happened. People actually resist against this. Maybe they failed, yes, but at least they do the resistance. There are plenty of people that resist against this, and a lot of them that actually win this. There are a lot of them that actually win. I don't have the whole information about this, so if you want me to do another video about that part, I will also do it. Just tell me in the comment. But I know that there are plenty of places that actually resist against slavery, and they actually win. So if we have this kind of places, why don't we have next to it a place where we have for the memory of people that actually resist against slavery? We have so many beautiful histories that we can actually use to get back our dignity. In Senegal, we have the history of these ladies from there. And then this lady, they fight against the oppressor. And after that, they lose the fight and know that actually we are going to get enslaved. They actually they set themselves on fire, and they all die. The whole, like all the ladies who was in this village, they set themselves on fire and die. They prefer to die than to be enslaved. Look at those kind of stories. Let's take two perspectives. You come on Goree Island and you are a foreigner. You come from Europe and you come visit Goree Island because everyone told you that's the main place to visit when you come in Senegal. When you go there, especially when you are white, this video is not about, like, I don't want to talk about race here on this video, but when you are a foreigner and you come to Senegal, you go to Goree Island, you will hear things that are not really good for the image you will have from the people you will see outside afterward. You will go to this place and they will tell you, okay, your ancestors enslaved these people and put them in this place and take them to Europe or America, so to make them work or those kind of stuff. The point is, like, when you go out of this place, let's be real, you will feel like, oh my god, my ancestor was badass, like and I asked some of my white friends and they actually tell me that. They tell me, yeah, sure, like, I don't want to accept it, but when you go to those kind of places and you go out of that, for sure it's like, it's horrible. Many places, many people, when they go out of this, they feel like, oh my god, this is so bad. But let's be real, this is what you feel inside of yourself, especially when you are racist. If I was racist and I want to come to Africa, like, the house of the slaves would be a very cool place to visit, because I will be like, oh my god, my ancestor did this to these people, so I can do the same. Let's be real, you know. And then okay, let's take the perspective of a Senegalese boy who actually come to this place. How he gonna feel about this? How he gonna feel about his ancestors? Okay, they get enslaved. The slavery happened. Yes, the slavery happened to Africa and happened to all the many places too. Like, there are so many societies that go through horrible things. Of course, we have to remember, we have to think about those things. We have to remember, like, the horrible things, so the humanity will not go through those kind of things anymore. But this is not the main side of the story. We have another side of the story. We have another side who can bring back the dignity of Africans, who can help, another side that can help a young Senegalese or a young African or a young American who come in Senegal and visit this place and be like, okay, this happened, but also I have a part of my ancestor that actually go against this, you know. In this kind of place, just next to it, we need to have a nicer place, like a museum. We will actually show the resistance, but they don't even talk about that. I was like, okay, this happened, sure, but what did my ancestor do against this? The slavery happened, but in the other side, what is the other story of these people? What we was doing before that? What were we doing? Were we just standing like this and waiting for these people to come enslave us? No. Yesterday I watched a video and the guy was saying, the one who wins the war is the one who writes the story, and he was absolutely right. You cannot write a story which is not good for you. When you are writing a story, you always write it so it can actually be on your interest. And Africans, like in schools, in many places, I think that we have to change a lot of stuff. We have so many things to do again. We have a beautiful story. We have so many beautiful things to show. Even like when you come to Africa, when you come to Senegal, because Africa is not a country for people who don't know. Because I can tell you, there are people who think that Africa is a whole country. It is not a country. You have plenty of countries inside of Africa and they are all different. We have our own story, but we don't even know nothing about this. Like me personally, I was discussing with my friend who is from Gabon, and then I was telling her that it's a shame that I don't even know what is the history of Gabon. This is not something that they taught you at school, so you have to do some research about this. But I really think that the time that we take to talk about slavery, the time that we take to learn about European history, we can use that same time to learn about African history. And I think that's going to be more helpful for us and for the future. For people who are coming after us, what are we showing them is very important. If you are a Senegalese and you come at Goree Island, like you have a very beautiful visit, but when you go to the House of Slaves afterward, you feel very bad. It's a very bad feeling. And the fact is like, oh, I'm sorry, it's very hard, so I have to cut the video because I was, yeah. So I was saying, like, when you go to Goree Island, especially when you are Senegalese, when you are African, afterwards you feel very bad. Afterwards you feel, and even if you don't feel like that and you be like, okay, it's fine, I'm going back home and having my day, this is something that getting into your mind. This is something that you don't even know that is getting into your subconscious. I don't know how they, I'm sorry, you can give me the word, I forgot. But this is something that get into your mind and then it will do something into you. Also, if you come from abroad and you come and visit this place, of course, something will change. And I really think that we have to show another part of the story. I'm not denying this part of the story. Of course it exists and it was horrible and we have to talk about this. But we need to go through this and to have another side of the story that we can show to our kids so they can get back their dignity. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not against to have places for memories, like the House of the Slaves, all the places around Africa. Is absolutely normal to have this place and to actually show this story to people. But just next to it, we have to show another side of the story. In the matter of like dignity, in matter of to not have this, to not be focusing on this thing. We don't have to be obsessed about this. I hate like this way to always go into victimization about Africa. Oh my God, we go through this and this. It's fine. It's fine. We can go through this and we can have another side of the story. We have the possibility to change everything. Actually, Africa is the sun of the world. This is the only place where you can build things correctly. Like they already do everything. And in some places it's good, but in other places they make a lot of mistakes. So if Africans get back their history and get back their dignity, it's going to be a first step to a very long process to actually go into the development that we need. So I'm going to cut the video here. I think that I said a lot already about this. And if you want me to do another video to talk about all the things, like I don't know, this page I created for traveling because I love traveling. I love seeing beautiful places. If you go into my Instagram, you will see that I love to visit Senegal, especially to go into places and to meet people because we have so many things to show that are absolutely beautiful. So I invite you to go into my Instagram to go check what I'm doing there. And yes, so tell me what you think about this and let's just grow together. And yeah, I want to end this video by saying that I'm not again like Goree Island. I love this place. I really think that if you come in Senegal, you need to visit it. It's a beautiful place. You have a beautiful art. Yes, I think that you saw it in the first part of the video. You have beautiful places, nice restaurant with cheap food, and you can buy some stuff for like your family, and you can support the community there who actually live out of tourism. So I really invite you when you come in Senegal to go visit Goree Island. But this is a message to Senegalese especially, and I will do the same video in French into my Instagram, so we can talk about this in my Instagram page. I will do this in French for people who don't speak English. And I want to thank people like Dailah. Thank you so much. I will put her YouTube channel into the bio of my video, so then you can go watch what she's doing. She's coming from the United States and come to live in Senegal, and she's doing really beautiful things. I really like her YouTube channel. She's the one who actually inspired me to create my YouTube channel. And I want to also thank my mom and my friends and my family too. I really do love you all. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And yeah, have a beautiful day. So just right after I finish this video, I will go to Salimbourg to meet my friend Dailah. So we're gonna be doing some vlogging, and yeah, I will post that too on my YouTube channel, and to also visit Bourg, which is a very beautiful place. And yes, so thank you so much for watching me, and have a beautiful day. Bye.